to Season 10. It is now the playoffs, the moment we've always been waiting for this entire season.
Always.
Season X. We are heading into the playoffs. We have a great game for you today. Plenty of great games going on throughout the league, apart from the playoffs. But the one we're going to be focusing on today is Stranger Swings versus Ace Windu, the 3rd seed. Stranger Swings facing the 6th seed, Ace Windu.
Yeah.
My name is Diego Castellanos, and I'm here with
Silali Garcia.
And we're so happy to be here with y'all announcing this game.
Yeah, there's been a lot of intense games lately, like you said, because it is the playoffs. For some people, the whole reason they sign up for volleyball is for this moment, for this playoffs. That way, their inner middle schooler can finally live their dream of winning a volleyball playoff.
Get some glory while you're here.
Yeah, definitely. Get some validation on our semi-mediocre athletic skills, or for some of these people.
It does.
Yeah, we haven't won money, but
no, we just won one.
Yeah, and I wasn't here when we won. But maybe that's why.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Let's go through the games that have already been played today. Let's start from the JP2 court. At 6:45, we had Hot Hands versus Upon This Block. Easily my favorite name of this entire season, Upon This Block. Great Catholic name, great volleyball name.
And at 6:45 also on the St. Joseph's court, we had the Diamond Dogs versus the Hit Squad. I'm not exactly sure what either of those teams mean.
I know that Dogs always come back. There's always a Dogs team.
Yeah.
And Hit Squad, if I'm not mistaken, is Father Brandon's team.
But what does it mean?
Volleyball-wise or like real life-wise?
Real life. Like, is it a play on words, or are they just...
I think so. I think it has to involve murder. So it's kind of weird that Father's on there, but that's okay. Moving on, at 7:40 on the JP2 court, we had Turn Spike Trouba Scores versus Shaker Oats.
That's a big word.
That is a big word. I'm surprised I got that. I think that's a pun with a band. I'm not sure. I think it's Turn Spike Troubadours. And then Shaker Oats is another strong one.
Oh yeah, Quaker Oats. I thought it would have been Tuba Scores for some reason if it was like music related.
Oh, Tuba Scores. Like the score that a tuba player would read.
Yeah.
Smart.
Also at 7:40 on the St. Joseph's court, we had in the first spot on the bracket, Primetime Players versus on the 8th spot on the bracket, Court Marshals. Now, Diego, would you like to tell us a little bit about that game?
Yeah, it was a great game. That matchup actually happened in the second week. We didn't have it broadcasted, but it's a rerun, running it back from the second week, and it went just about the same, actually. The Primetime Players, being the #1 seed, faced a #8 seed that barely snuck into the playoffs, and so they dominated the whole game, but it was still really close, surprisingly.
Really close, considering it's the 1st seed and the 8th seed.
That's right. Yeah, so kudos to Primetime Players. They played an excellent game. Looking forward to them making a deep run into the playoffs, maybe even making it to the finals. They're that good of a team.
Yeah, definitely.
Next, at 8:10 on the Frassati court, we had #4, actually currently behind us, is #4 Diggy Smalls versus #5 Cats. Now, Diggy Smalls, that's a good name. The volleyball and like a real life, fine. But Cats?
Maybe because that's when they like when they spike. I never want to make that noise again. But that's just a theory.
I feel like every season there's a team that has a name that nobody knows why it's their name, and sometimes the team itself doesn't even know.
And it seems like this season we have a lot of those.
Yeah.
Also at 8:10, we had in the #2 seed Wednesday Night Champs versus #7 seed KSA.
That's right.
Yeah. So
Wednesday
Night Champs. They used to be the Tuesday Night Champs.
But they won Monday night, so they're coming for Wednesday this season.
So does that mean they're gonna win Tuesday night actually now this time?
I don't know, because it's still Monday.
Are they eventually gonna make their way back to Monday?
They might.
As the seasons go on?
Well, they're ranked #2 this season, so they have a great chance of winning another season back-to-back, because they won last season in San. So to see them come in and win the indoor would be pretty impressive. But they do have one of the hardest matchups, a #7 KSA that easily could have been a #2 or a #1 seed. They just had an unfortunate run-in with Diggy Smalls last week, and that's the reason why they dropped in the seeding. But easily a team that can make it deep into the playoffs if they can make it past the Wednesday Night Champs.
Yeah.
Now at 8:35 on the JP2 court, we have Bump versus Cervezas. Bump being a volleyball term. I think they used to be What's Bumpin', but they dropped the what's. They figured out what's bumping, and it's just a bump. Versus Cervezas, which come back every single season, which are a phenomenal team, great group of players, great group of people, and we love to have them back every season.
And it's also playing on the word serve. It has the word serve in there.
As well as beers.
Beers. In Spanish, yeah. Also at 8:35, we had on the St. Joseph court, Chublaca versus Grapevines. Thank you, Diego, for that.
There you go. There you go.
Obviously, Diego demonstrated what Chublaca is supposed to represent, but I'm not sure what Grapevines. I know it's a little thing where you like cross. It's like a stretch.
Oh, it's a dance?
No.
Oh,
It's a stretch.
That's called karaoke.
Yeah. Also called Grapevines.
Oh, the more you know. I thought it was just fruit.
Yeah.
And the matchup of the day, the one we will be watching with y'all and commentating for y'all, is at 9:05 on the Magdalene Court, number 3, Stranger Swings versus Ace Windu. Lali, what do you think about this matchup?
I think it could be a pretty close one. I mean, we have our first seat in the bracket versus our 8th seat in the bracket was a pretty close one. Who's to say about the 3rd seat and the 6th seat, you know? I like both of the plays on words because I have seen Stranger Things, and I have also seen some of the Star Wars movies. I was on here before commentating, and I think I had only seen 1, and now I have seen 4. So there's been progress. I've grown. I feel a lot more mature. I feel a lot more cultured. I feel a lot more nerdy. I feel a lot more like I'm ready to hit the last one, you know?
But don't worry, there's 5 more. All right, and as far as both of these teams, we've actually seen both of these teams in this season on the programming, with Stranger Swings getting a win against the Court Marshals in the 3rd week, I believe. 3rd week? Yes, in the 3rd week. And in the 2nd week, we had Ace Windu taking on Cervezas, where they got the win. So we've seen both of these teams come out on the recording and get a win. So we're gonna have to see which one of their streaks end in the playoffs. We've already dived a little bit into the rankings overall with some of the teams that are in the playoffs, but we're gonna just go run down very quickly on, from top to bottom, all the teams and their ranking and their wins.
Number 1, we have Primetime Players with 3 games won. Number 2, we have Wednesday Night Champs, also with 3 games won. Number 3, we have Stranger Swings with 3 games won. Number 4, we have Diggy Smalls, also with 3 games won. Number 5, we have Cats, also with 3 games. And number 6, we have Ace Windu, also with 3 games won.
That's right. And in the 7th seed with 2 games won, the only team on the rankings that has 2 wins is KSA. And then we have the 8th-seeded Court Marshals with 1 win. The 9th-seeded up on this block with a win. 10-seeded Cervezas and 11th-seeded Shaker Oats with 0 wins. And 12th-seeded Turnspike Troubadours Scores with a win. 13th ranked Hot Hands with 0 wins. 14th Hit Squad with a win. And ultimately 15th Diamond Dogs with 0 wins. Now there's a few teams that aren't on this ranking because they weren't competitive this season. They were social, but they've gotten a couple wins, a couple losses, and they're just here to have fun. Like everybody is, but I think they're here to have even more fun than the rest of us.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's go ahead and run through the lineups of each team. Starting off with Stranger Swings. We have a great lineup, a team that has done great this entire season, and has players that have come onto the screen for multiple seasons, not only this one, and so they're veterans and they know how to play. They work well with each other as well. So we're looking forward not to die, but to have a great game as well. So let's go through it first with the captains, Wyatt Messick and Emily Tate, Benjamin Dawson, Connor Lutz, who won't be playing today, he's nursing an ankle injury, Carolina Robledo, Victor Barbosa, Rodrigo Cantu, which just saved us right now, and Audrey Messick, and ultimately Brian Meddy.
Yeah.
Great players. Great
players. Great team. All right, we can also go ahead and look at our opposing team with Ace Windu. We have our captains Emily Maella, Ethan Krivaca, it's a nice dude, Peter Early, Joshua Nebel, Alexis Maella, Courtney Grant, Bethany Kasperwicks, Ethan Kasperwicks, Megan Byers, and Kevin Ernst.
That was good. Good job with the pronunciation.
Thank you. I did not practice.
There's so many players on both of these teams that we've mentioned throughout this season and other seasons as being players that can change the game. And when you have so many of them on one team, you have a great game going towards you. And so we're looking forward to that. We're looking forward for you watching it while we commentate and having a great time. So we'll be right there in a minute.
Alrighty, here we go with our game of Ace Windu versus Stranger Swings. Starting it off with some good eye contact to the camera and
rock, paper, scissors.
Two
of my favorite things. Yeah. Eye contact and rock, paper, scissors.
Oh, that's odd.
Not at the same time.
That's weird, yeah.
This is very intimidating.
Yeah, I agree.
You can even say intimidating.
It's very intimidating.
Intimidating.
Just by thinking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I intimidated myself.
Yeah. Because you were having eye contact with yourself while looking at the mirror?
I'm staring deep into my soul.
Oh man, that's scary. Don't go there.
It's too late, it's Monday.
It's Monday.
Alright, we looks like we go
Rodrigo. Rodrigo's looking like he's ready to
He's
serve.
like a samurai, isn't he? He's ready to go. I love his serve. Rodrigo's serve.
Yeah?
Have you seen it?
No, I usually
That's why
close
he looks
my
like a
eyes.
samurai. It looks like he's pulling out a sword and like slashing the ball. Watch.
Like Fruit Ninja?
Yeah. We'll go to the wide camera for this because
pretty
the
cool.
closest one isn't able to capture it all in its full magnitude.
Ah, I see.
Just always keep an eye out for keep an eye out for his saves.
We look like we're about to start.
Here we go. Stranger swings with the first serve.
Samurai.
Damn, so cool.
Good receiving.
There we go.
Good hit over.
Evan Kasparowicz with the send back. We go Wyatt. Josh, Evan doing his best. Evan to Bethany. Great husband and wife connection there. And
Ooh,
Wyatt.
Ethan, so close.
Wow, right through
Went right between his hands. He was close. He was there. Those are tricky because I mean, what else can you do aside from bring your hands together? Yeah. Put my hands up.
It's demonetized.
Oh, okay.
We don't make money, but that's okay. Rodrigo with another great serve.
Ooh, that was a close one, but good effort to grab it. Oh! Lack of communication gives Ace Windu a point up from Stranger Swings.
Ace Windu is in the light blue,
Yes.
and Stranger Swings is in the black. Primarily for both teams.
Slash
Both teams
tie-dye.
have some players with other colors. I don't know if they're trying to play as liberos or if they just forgot their shirt, they forgot to do laundry or something.
Yeah. Has that ever happened to you?
Maybe. Yeah, that happened to me 2 weeks ago.
Oh, that was a good spike over.
Get ready for.
Wow, we almost got attacked by it. Yeah, we weren't ready.
I wasn't ready.
Man, that was good. I always wonder how
That was
people.
Nick Smith trying to kill us from the other court. It's okay, we love him.
I always
Yes,
wonder.
get ready for Wyatt to do that throughout this entire game. That is his specialty.
I always wonder
Wyatt serves it over.
how people do some like such great hops.
Yeah. Ooh. But sometimes that's all you need. What Bethany did right there. Just send it over in those awkward spots.
Yeah, we got Ethan going up. Ooh, oh, good save, good save.
Bethany.
Good. We have it over by Bethany. Oh, good hit. Wrong direction. Those are tricky because I've had a lot of those happen to me this season where it's going right at me. I get it. It goes in the wrong direction. And those are frustrating because it's like you were there.
Yeah.
And then what? What do you do? I don't know. There's
Normally I
probably
cry.
an answer. You cry. I die a little bit inside, but then we move on.
That's
you know.
right.
And I
Next
remember that volleyball is not my identity. It is fun, but I am not volleyball. I'm a human, and then I feel better.
Do you often forget that you're not a sport?
Yeah. Sometimes I forget I'm not my grades.
Sometimes I'm just at home, you know, and I think I'm bowling.
Sometimes I think I'm my couch. If I stay at home too long. Ooh, too powerful. Too powerful from Ethan. He was just trying to show off.
He was.
He was trying to set the tone.
Trying to flex.
Yeah.
Flex he did.
That's why he went, oh, my bad.
Also there for Stranger Swings, Carolina Romero.
We got a mild ball interference. Go, Mac. Go. Beautiful serve.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, beautiful serve. Good effort on Ace Windu's side.
That's right. Like you were saying, those are the tricky ones where they're just out of reach. So like, what do you do? And most people would opt for the pancake right there.
Yeah.
That's a very difficult technique to trust yourself when you fall to just go for it.
Yeah, definitely. Ooh, so close again.
I'm mainly saying that because I'm a waffle guy, but
Waffle guy. I'm more of a French toast gal.
really.
You know, I don't know. Pancakes are like too flat and squishy sometimes.
I feel like I like waffles because they're usually consistent. Like, I don't mind if they're too crunchy, I don't mind if they're too fluffy, and if they're both, then it's perfect.
I prefer crunchy waffles.
Really?
But not burnt. Because it's too squishy then. Then it's just the same texture as a pancake.
I like them when they're, oh, great hit there by Evan. Wyatt, again.
Beautiful. Oh.
Wow. That's a right, Stranger Swings. time for them to come back. It's 8-2 right now. Stranger Swings is in the lead.
See, another beautiful serve. Oh, maybe I shouldn't jinx it. Yeah. Nice.
For me, when I'm getting waffles, I know what I want. Usually I want them a little bit crispy on the outside. Mainly because if they're too soggy already, then when you put the syrup on it, it's like, what are you actually doing? It's already soggy. So it's like if they're crispy, then like you get crispy sogginess because of the syrup and like fluffiness because it's a waffle.
Yeah.
So you get everything you want. So that's why I like it a little crispy.
Yeah.
Little crispy was also my rapper name.
This might be an unpopular opinion, but Eggo waffles, I love Eggo waffles.
Unpopular opinion?
Yeah.
I feel like everybody loves Eggo waffles.
Do they really, or is it just a marketing scheme?
No, everybody loves Eggo waffles.
I feel like
because it's waffles at home.
I feel like liking Eggo waffles is the equivalent to liking canned beans.
What? Liking Eggo waffles is liking canned beans?
Yeah.
No. Canned beans is not a luxury. I feel like Eggo waffles is a luxury.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't grow up eating Eggo waffles all the time.
Interesting.
I grew up eating the off-brand. The Walmart.
The Walmart? Well, I mean, still, I like those. I think maybe I like those because I get to control the consistency on the toaster with those. Yeah, so that's probably why.
Yeah.
We have Ace Windu now with 5 points and Stranger Swings with 9.
Ace Windu making a comeback here. Starting off with their great service.
Send it over by Brian.
There we go.
Good, Ethan with the kick. Too powerful.
If I'm not mistaken, Ethan always complains about people kicking the ball. Always.
So he was.
And here he is.
Yeah.
Here he is kicking it. But you know what? I will give it to him. He did applaud me because I got 2 kicks in the game today, and they both went well. Well, the first 2 at least, and the last like 5 of them didn't. But he did applaud me for those 2 good ones. So I appreciate the growth that I'm seeing in Ethan.
Yeah, I think he made eye contact with you as his foot was making contact with the ball.
Probably.
So
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
The man is magical.
Yeah, and then there was slow motion, and then there was "You are the wind beneath my wings." That's what happened in his brain. Oh. I mean, he did. That's the only part I know.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
I thought you were just making up a song.
I could have, but I'm not going to.
7-10, Ace Windu serving. Bethany. Rodrigo playing the 2. Oh! Too strong there.
Good spike, but too strong. We have Ace Windu serving up again. Good serve.
There we go. We're making a little comeback here. Ace Windu.
Just 1 point away from tying it up with Stranger Swings. Force is with them.
With their spirit.
Yeah. So they took their name after mace. I always think it's not mace because mace is like pepper spray,
yeah.
and so that seems wrong. Interesting.
That's not why,
but he has the only purple lightsaber.
He has the only purple lightsaber. I believe that's been mentioned a couple times. Not only on this broadcast, but on past broadcasts. I think you mentioned that.
It was me because I was on movie number 1. Now I'm on movie number 4, and I still know the same facts as movie number 1.
Right. And for those that don't know, the reason why Samuel Jackson has has the only purple lightsaber is because when he was being cast in Star Wars, he didn't think that he was gonna have a big role, and so he was just like, oh, like I'm a huge fan, like just do me the favor and give me like a lightsaber that I can see, like in the big battle, because he thought he was just gonna be an extra that'd be lost in the crowd. So he wanted to be able to spot himself. And then he goes to read, and he's like, "Oh, I have lines."
Yeah.
And so he gets shocked at the fact that like they give him a big role, and then they do give him the purple lightsaber the way.
Yeah.
And then it makes him even cooler than he already was.
Yeah. And I think it's cool that there's no like Star Wars reason. It's like genuinely just like
I think they add that into the Star Wars lore afterwards.
Probably.
But the real reason came for like real life purposes. They just wrote it in, which is pretty cool too.
Yeah. Also purple. That's such an odd color to request.
At the time, the only ones people knew about were like green, blue, and red.
Could have been orange. Could have been maroon.
Orange looks too red.
Oh.
And then maroon looks too red.
It could have been somehow like a Fuchsia. Chartreuse.
Great dig there.
Vermilion.
Oh, way to be there, Kevin Ernst.
Rose.
Come in.
Aqua.
Aqua's blue. Actually, there. So in like the video
turquoise?
games, I'm gonna keep on nerding out.
Okay.
I just want the viewers and for you to know.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep on nerding out. And there's video games where like it's not just blue, it's not just green. Like there are different kyber crystals, which are the crystals in the lightsaber that give it its power and its color. And so there's different shades of them for different reasons, for different abilities, like stats. That's what they put in the game, at least. And so there isn't just like one blue or like one green, but there's different shades that go with it.
I thought it was just different colored LEDs. I'm receiving a look of disappointment from Diego right now, so I hope you all could hear that look.
That's right. I hope you can also watch how great of a game this is. It's staying close. Ace Windu does not want to back down. They will not be sent flying out of a window.
They really want their purple lightsabers to be seen.
That's right.
And so they're putting up a
They will not go
stand.
down without a fight.
Not at all. And also, a really close game.
Yes. Evan, great serve. What a reception there by Carolina. Setting up for Brian.
Ooh, good. Receiving by Ace Windu.
Evan.
Oh, so close.
That's what I call the bear claw. That is Ethan's specialty. Few players have a special move. Ethan is one of them. He has the bear claw. You'll see it every once in a while, either on a serve or on a hit like that. And he just buries his hand straight into the ball. And there's so much backspin on it. It's incredible.
Yeah. And he's so tall.
As soon as I said that.
And it's easy. Yeah. That's all right.
Sorry, Ethan, if you're watching this.
Yeah.
Okay, you'll bounce back.
Yeah. Next one, Ethan. Yeah.
Nice chicken out.
And also finding those pockets is very important in volleyball. Hot pockets, yeah. Beautiful. Ooh, pocket. Just as I was saying, an open pocket right there on Ace Windu's side because two people went up for the block and so it left something open. Yeah, and Stranger Swings just saw the opportunity
Wow, what a serve.
to hit a strong serve.
Aiming for the crowd there.
Yeah, they're just trying to really make everybody feel involved.
That's right.
And included.
Get them participating.
Yeah, exactly.
Keep that same energy, my friend. Here comes Josh with the serve. Josh is a CSA veteran. He's been playing for a lot of seasons.
CSA.
Excellent player. Has really good chemistry. Great bear claw there by Ethan.
Ooh! And we...
Kevin.
And not the
From the broadcasting booth. Good thing we have our saviors here at Stranger Swings.
There's no bias, by the way.
Victor there with the serve.
Ooh, that was a good serve. That was a very tall serve.
Oh, the no look by Ethan. Audrey sent
We sent over. Beautiful.
I think that's Alexis.
Ethan. Whoa.
Ooh, those on the bench of Stranger Swings calling for a net.
Ooh, and see that pocket was a lot smaller. Oop, I just hit my microphone.
Not getting that call from Andrew Maka, our referee. That's okay. It's very difficult to referee. Not only because it's hard to see everything as just one person on the court, but sometimes the players do get very into the game. And they can see things that are happening and then expect the referee to see it all and want obviously things to go according to the rules. But that's okay. We need to keep our cool. And I'm saying that knowing full well that I got heated today. So sorry about that, Tony.
That was a battle there up on the net.
Second net violation.
Both of them. Whose was it? Now it's Stranger Swings. It was almost like the ball was staying in place because they were pushing it. Ethan, again. Rodrigo setting it up. Wyatt. Dang. Again, those hops. I don't know how he does that. And, man, can I teach myself to jump high?
I think you can. I believe Tyler and Logan were talking about that last broadcast last week. They were talking about how Tyler, being an ex-Aggie football player, has a lot of hops, a lot of athleticism.
Yeah.
And he said it's a lot of plyometrics. Plyometrics.
Like box jumps and stuff
yes,
like that?
Box jumps. And so you're just building up those muscles to be very springy. That helps you jump that high, and then the rest of it follows. All that energy from your legs goes, transfer it into your arm, get a good hit on it, and you just gotta aim down. Not too far down, because that happens a lot. And then you hit the net.
Yeah. That was a strong spike though.
That was great timing, thank you.
Yeah. So now we have Ace Windu serving up again. Oh, we got Ethan.
It is still a 1-point game.
That's crazy.
Each team has been going on runs. Ethan just too strong there.
Too strong. Again, trying to set the tone for everybody.
2018. Stranger swings. Up to serve.
Those are always strong swings. That's super cool.
Way to get it over there.
Good setup, Rodrigo. Good Wyatt over. Nice. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
Looks like there was a net violation there by Evan.
A hat has been thrown. I repeat, a hat has been thrown.
It's okay, it's back on. It's back on.
It's back on. We're good, we're good, we're good. I appreciate the color coordination of the hat though. You know, with the shirt?
Yeah. Look at this guy. Do you think that was his wife or that was him?
What?
Deciding on the night shoe?
Oh, I'm gonna say it was him. I'm gonna give him the benefit because he's got the shoes too. They're blue.
Yeah.
I'm sure if
on all around.
I'm sure if there were blue knee pads, he would also be wearing them.
That'd be really cool.
That'd be cool. We got Courtney Grant serving up here.
There we go, Courtney.
Oh, almost. Oh, and then we got attacked again.
That's okay. Bars. Ryan Manning up to serve for Stranger Swings.
Ryan Manning goes to A&M, right?
I believe so.
I believe so. And somehow he's always here in San Antonio.
I think he goes to UTSA actually.
Does he?
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken. Because he's a member of the Knights of Columbus there at UTSA, which has a college council, which is pretty cool. Similar to, but still different from parish councils. College councils are where college students that are members of, typically members of the Catholic Student Association there at UTSA, also participate in the Knights of Columbus in a college chapter, and are their own independent college council. They're not like attached to a parish. That's how they start off, but they become their own independent one, and they do all kinds of activities there on the college campus as well as in the community.
Yeah.
So it's great to see you.
Yeah.
So thank you for your service, Ryan Manning.
Yeah, super cool. Knights of Columbus at UTSA help us out with quite a few events.
Yeah.
Great men of service. Super cool to have that group there.
Wow.
That was close. That was very close.
Those are so hard. The ones that hit the net.
Yeah, because you don't think that they're going to go over, and then they do, and then you don't know. Sometimes they go like all the way to the back, and sometimes they just drop, and it's really hard to tell the difference.
Benjamin Dawson looking to extend this lead to 4, hopefully putting Ace Windu away.
Ooh, gentle tip over the net. See if it's another gentle tip over the net. Man.
Kevin deciding to put his team on his back, getting great hits there.
I didn't think he was gonna do like send it over gently twice in a row.
Yeah,
you know?
it worked out. It worked. They weren't expecting it.
Yeah. Neither was
Not
that.
always about the power.
Ooh, good.
That one rolled right
Barely
into it.
over.
Joshua.
Man.
I told you, he is a seasoned vet. He knows what he's doing on this court.
Carolina really going for it though. I appreciate the effort of trying to get that last one.
1 point game again. Ace Windu behind by 1. Looking to tie it up here. Keep it close. Kevin!
Didn't go gently this time.
No.
Very aggressive. He said 1 point. Now we're tied. That's crazy.
This is exactly what we want to see, folks.
Yeah. This is the energy. We've got the neck and neck. Like literally one person gets a point and then the other team gets a point. It's insane. Ooh.
Kevin again.
Ooh.
He's doing it. He's doing it all.
Yeah, that was a good attempt by Brian. I feel like I saw him fly for a little bit. Good attempt.
Stranger Things sidelines trying to help their teammates out. Ryan. Audrey sending it right over. Tricky. Evan.
Good. Oh! And Ace Windu with that wins the first set. That was insane. Yeah. That's crazy. Quite literally neck and neck all the way up until the end.
It took that last little spurt of energy. It was 23 to 20. And then Ace Windu went for 5 straight points.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's all you need. Just keep it close. You know that you're a good team. You know you have everything that it takes to fight every single point, and that's what you got to do. You got to forget about the past point that you just played and just play every single one. And then the momentum naturally builds.
Yeah. So we'll see now if Ace Windu is coming back to defend their win, or if Stranger Swings is coming to swing back in the other direction and defend defend their game, defend their, what's it called?
Dignity?
Dignity, that's the word. It's like, it's not pride, it's, what is it?
No, this... We're
Vengeance.
looking forward
That's
to
the word I was thinking
vengeance.
of.
Oh,
Coming
my
back with
goodness.
vengeance to defend their dignity.
Well, something like that at least.
Yeah, kind of vengeance.
We're definitely looking forward to a very competitive second set. Both of these teams are not going to quit. Looking forward to see, like you said, if Ace Windu will defend that first set and keep it rolling and move on to the next round, or if Stranger Swings are going to give them a run for this money in the second set.
It seems like both teams have, are communicating a plan.
Yeah.
They both kind of reevaluated what they're doing, what they can do better, which is good. That's what we want to do. We want to be able to be introspective of ourselves, of our team, and think, okay, how can we be better? Amen.
And sometimes in those huddles, whether it's timeouts, whether it's in between sets, you gotta know your team. You gotta know what you need to tell them in that moment. You need to know what they respond to. Some teams prefer minimal talk in the huddle, and they just want to get back into it. They just need to breathe and then get back in. That's it. And they know themselves. Other teams need to dissect what they're doing and start working on small details to really fine-tune themselves in the game, because at this point, you can't be coaching. Coaching is already done. And so you just got to get back out there and play. Yeah. Kevin Ernst with the serve. Wyatt
again. Ooh.
The same way he did in the first set.
Yeah, that was a mini pocket. In opening, it was very, very small. Therefore, it was mini. Yeah, those are even harder to hit because your aim has to be so good to be able to hit a specific location like that. It's insane.
Evan.
And
great misdirection there.
Connor was ready for that one though.
It looks like Connor has jumped onto the court.
Was he there previously?
No, he disregarded his injury.
He has an injury?
Yeah, he has an ankle injury. He's decided that he's going to play at least a little bit today.
I think I saw him limp a little bit. There he is, stretching it out.
Connor is one of those players that you do want on the court, especially when he's 100%. He's somebody that can not only make the team better with his own personal play, but everybody around him.
Yeah. Now Ethan, ooh, so close.
Looks like that was out by Wyatt. Good contest there by Ethan, forcing Wyatt to push it out of bounds.
Very close though, very close. Let's see if Ethan can control his power this time. I think he's evaluating, checking the lines, checking his aim.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and it was in this time. Good job, Ethan. We love the growth.
Oh, get big.
Oh, that one was tricky. That came at 3 people all at once somehow. I don't know how that happened. It happens. It went through people too. It's like the ball became invisible and then it reappeared.
Ethan. Ooh. There he is. He's finding his groove. He's
finally knowing how to control the strength.
Indeed. We should all learn how to control our strength.
Yeah. No matter how much we have or how little we have.
Oh, man.
Rodrigo setting up Wyatt. Oh, again, mini pocket right there. Really hard to get. You have to have good aim, but it seems like Wyatt has that good aim too. We got Brian getting ready to serve up. Beautiful serve.
Kevin.
Those are hard too. I had a couple today where they go so close to the net and it's so hard to aim without running into someone or running into the net. And we're not fish. We're not supposed to get stuck in the net.
It's also what? I just got that. Oh my god. That is true.
We are fish. We're friends.
But fish are friends.
Oh yeah.
Not food though.
Yeah.
We're not food.
We have Ace Windu serving up.
Anyways, yes, Ace Windu. On those ones though, the one that Bethany just hit, they're actually difficult because sometimes it lands in this awkward place where you don't know if you should pass it or if it's in a good spot for you to just send it over and the other team doesn't know, and you can get caught because both options are good. But then if you don't decide, then that's where the trouble happens.
Yeah, and a split second of hesitancy can really, that's what makes you get stuck at the net.
But those exact plays are the ones that usually define good players. Those are the plays where either one of the decisions that they make you'll look at that on any given day and you say that was a great play, whichever one they choose.
Yeah.
But it really is just getting caught in the net.
Like a fish. I've got Alina again. Her serves are so strong, and she knows what she's looking for when she throws that ball up in the air, which is super, super cool. That's how you know you have a good player. Beautiful serve. I'm glad I haven't jinxed any of her serves so far by saying how good they are. Oh, wow, flying through.
Nice save by Wyatt. Rodrigo sending it back.
She came out of nowhere. That was cool.
Evan, cheeky.
Again, Carolina on fire.
Nice, another knuckle there by Evan.
Oh, so close. That one went right through his hands. Man, that I think we saw that happen to Ethan earlier in the game on the other side. Those are tough. So what else do? You were there, and it just goes right in between your hands.
Well, what a great rally by both teams. Alina finding what she wanted right over the net.
Ethan coming in for the save.
Close. Just too far back.
It seems like he's held back his strength.
Yeah.
Now he needs to release it again. But then hold it back again when you serve it.
Prudence.
Yeah.
It's a virtue.
Ethan, he's a tall guy. I always forget until I'm standing right next to him and my head is at his elbow.
Yeah.
Beautiful serve again. Ooh, close. Send over.
The best thing about Carolina's serves is the fact that they're not always exactly the same.
Yeah.
And she, I think, is doing that on purpose. It's not that she's just kind of like shooting wherever and it just kind of comes out. Like she changes up what she's doing so the other team. Oh wow.
Whoa, that was a good one. A good roll.
Speaking of staying on their toes.
Oh, in that pocket. Man. And the crowd quite literally went wild.
This gym is electrifying right now.
It's electrifying.
We have people in the stands going crazy. We have people on the court going crazy. People on the sideline. Everybody.
We have people sitting on the floor.
Very invested in this game.
Yeah.
Evan up to serve. He's on that father strength.
Ooh, and that is an out spike. Again, I love how included we are in this game. I feel like we're even getting passes to us.
Evan again.
Ooh.
Yeah. Rodrigo opting to pass. Smart there. Kevin. Oh,
that was good. Good reflexes there.
That was incredible. Not only because he reacted, but he was in the air the entire time.
Oh, and those are interesting because those are the type of like hits where they're so strong, but you can aim with them, and so they go like straight to the ground, and you don't even have time to think, where is this going or anything. Like the person who's hitting it already knows where it's gonna go.
Yeah.
And it does.
That's right. Looks like the scoreboard was hit in the process. Trying to figure out what the score was. I'm actually not even sure what the score was.
Me neither.
Looks like they figured it out. We'll have to see when I'm editing this later if that was right. Right there, Stranger Swings were actually calling for an illegal move there by Josh. This was going on.
I was about to say good catch by Ethan, but it wasn't.
It's like some type of clawing motion that Joshua was doing on that other point that Stranger Swings were looking for a call on that, but I don't think they got it.
I believe those might be called a hold, just because you're like pushing it over the net or holding it over the net.
It's like when you're grabbing the ball and then giving it direction. You have to just hit the ball, right? You can't just, because some people's hands are big enough to where they can grab it and then move it.
Yeah, like it
so
still
they
has to
hold
be
the ball like
fingertips. It all has to stay on your fingertips.
But only hits, just like that. Rodrigo with a setup to Wyatt.
Ooh, close for Ethan.
Joshua, I think, softened the blow on that one, but added more spin.
Yeah, so when it got to Ethan, it was odd.
Up to serve Benjamin Dawson. Josh sending it back to Benjamin. Victor sending it deep.
That was close. It seemed like that's also really difficult. It seems like the back row is like into the game, so they start inching forward. But it leaves that a big long pocket, a big long opening in the back. Yeah, and if you see it, I mean, teams will go for it. Yeah.
At the very least, you get the players confused and it's difficult to set back. Oh, Kevin!
That was gentle.
Wow.
That was crazy. That didn't even feel like it was a game. It felt like they were just passing the ball to each other. That was insane. Like, Rodrigo hit it so chill.
That was so casual on both sides.
Yeah.
Ended up being one of the greater plays that we've seen today.
Yeah, that's crazy. Goal is to play volleyball and make it look like you're not playing volleyball, I guess.
Right. They executed.
So I guess don't play volleyball.
Right. Looks like they were playing pickleball out there.
Yeah, I've never played pickleball.
Me neither. Oh, wow. It's the latest crave, though.
Is it like tennis?
Come again?
Is it like tennis?
Yeah, it's like a mini tennis.
Ooh! Oh, man!
Ooh. Getting that frustration out, that's right. We'll let it out in the game as long as everybody's safe
Yes.
and unharmed, which seems to be the case, which is great. But yes, pickleball is it's an interesting game. The ball is very different. It's hollow, it's plasticky, but it's very similar to tennis in a way. But you don't play with a racket, you play with a paddle.
Interesting.
And the ball doesn't necessarily move too fast, and the players don't move too much, but it's still a very high energy game. I heard it's really bad on your knees, though.
Really?
It's a lot of like crouching, like you're constantly crouching because the net is on the ground, kind of like tennis, but it's a very low net.
Lower than tennis?
Yes, and the courts are a lot smaller than tennis.
Interesting.
I see people playing at the Universal City Park every Sunday. There's always people playing pickleball there, and it's awesome. They have their music playing, they're singing karaoke, they're playing pickleball. It's amazing.
While playing pickleball, they're doing karaoke?
Well, like when they're taking breaks from pickleball, they go and sing karaoke.
Gotcha.
That'd be cool. They Britney Spears mic them up.
Yeah.
Playing.
When they're playing.
That'd be really bad karaoke, but very entertaining.
Well, have you seen like artists? Well, I don't know if you've seen this, but artists when they're training to be performers, because if they have dance routines, they have to be able to still sing and run and be out of breath. So they'll sing while they're like on a treadmill. So I've seen videos of Demi Lovato doing that. I think Lady Gaga. I think Miley Cyrus. Like they're working out and singing, so that way they can train their lungs too. It's crazy.
That is crazy. That was a crazy point.
That was a crazy point.
Stuff by Ace Windu.
Yeah, I wonder if we could get them to sing as they're playing volleyball.
I would love that.
Yeah. You know, give them
Except
extra
we
points.
pick the song.
Yeah.
And then we have a little sign.
And
they
it's
have
all
to look over
VeggieTales.
every time before they serve.
Yeah.
And they have to sing while serving.
Oh, we got a shoulder hit.
His serves are singing across the net. Getting them some ace serves there. From Ace Windu.
Ace Windu.
12-14. Ace Windu serving. In the same position they were in the first set, where most of the game they're trailing, but never too far behind.
Good knuckle over. Ooh, that looked like Brian hit it, but then he didn't.
Great dig there by Bethany.
It's beautiful how this team, how Stranger Swings just really has each other's backs. If one person is going to get it, there's probably another person there ready to get it too.
Kevin trying to break the net there.
Still a pretty close game, 15-12. Stranger Swings up by 2. We'll see if 14-13. Stranger Swings up by 1. So we've seen Ace Windu pull up this lead.
Did you say?
Yeah, I did.
Because he fell out a window?
Oh no, that's so sad. I didn't mean to say that. Wow. Mace window.
What if that was just an Easter egg the whole time?
I doubt it. Maybe it meant something that it was a purple lightsaber. You know, like purple lightsabered people always die by falling through windows. Maybe.
Yes, all one of them.
All one of them. Maybe there used to be more, but
they all flew out of windows.
Yeah, there also used to be more windows.
That's tragic.
It's kind of sad. 3-point difference now. Stranger Swings up. Yeah, let's see if Ace Windu pulls the same thing they did last set. Ethan sending it over.
Oh, Benjamin says no, sir. Oh, and they're calling that a hold.
Wow. That was a close.
It looked like he did grab it.
Oh, man.
Stranger Swings are upset because they believe that Ace Windu did the same thing earlier this game.
really got the whole team defending
It is
each
very
other.
difficult to be a ref. Ace Windu up to serve. Ethan Karaka, the captain.
Let's see if he still keeps it in the tape this time. Oh, too powerful.
Sends it out.
Too powerful. That's all right, Ethan. Next one. Next one.
Victor Barbosa up to serve now for Stranger Swings. I saw Victor at Theology Untapped this week.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Oh! That one went under the net.
Victor serving up again.
Ace serve there by Victor. Mm-hmm. Looking to pull away. 4 points up right now.
He kind of matches the ball.
He does.
You know? You think he does?
Maybe that's what he did.
Maybe. That's why he's the libero.
Net violation there by Benjamin.
I was close. That's the tricky part too with playing so close to net is, like we said earlier, we don't want to get caught in the net, but we really don't want to get caught in the net because then it can be a net violation. All right, Courtney Grant up to serve.
Here we go. Oh, not enough there by Courtney.
That's all right, girl. That's all right. Got Ace Windu back again. Ooh, we got Carolina serving up again.
19-15 now. Stranger Swings.
Her serves are very satisfying because I think in my head I'm like wishing it would be a certain way, and then it is. And
Serves?
Yeah, her serves. So it's like satisfying because it's like the way she serves is the way that I would want someone to serve. Open pocket over here on Ace Windu's side.
Stranger Swings pulling away still on a run here. 20-15.
Yeah, definitely within reach though. 5 points, that's doable.
Yeah, absolutely. And Ace Windu proved that last set as they were down and they went on a 5-point run. So they know they can do that. It's all about staying focused, communicating, trusting your teammates. Audrey put this one up. Connor. And that's why you want Connor playing.
Yeah.
You can do stuff like that.
I think it's also important to be in the right headspace because when it comes to close games like this, it's so easy to lose, not out of skill or out of lack of skill, but out of not being able to be like in the game and have the right mindset. Because if you start thinking you're gonna lose, you know.
Absolutely.
It's very important to still think that you're capable and still go out and have fun. So.
We're gonna take every point at a time. It's very easy to think about the mistakes that you've made and let it snowball. But when that happens, you keep on making more mistakes, and then you can never get back into the game. So even the best players, if they don't have the right mentality or mindset, can get lost in that, in a minor mistake, and then that can throw their game. That's why they need to take timeouts like this, get in the right headspace, talk to each other, and really get back to the basics of who they are as a team.
Yeah, definitely. What do you think Stranger Swings is talking about? Probably discussing
I think right now they're enjoying it. I think they're enjoying the fact that they're doing so well this set.
Yeah.
They're pulling away. They trust themselves. They know that they can just keep moving forward, not look back, not think about the first set, and just move and take this momentum into the last set. And that's the best thing you can do if you lost the first one. Go into the second one, win it, and then take that into the third.
Yeah, my theory was that they're talking about their favorite waffles, if they like Eggo waffles or not.
Favorite brands of waffles or favorite kinds of waffles?
Favorite kinds of waffles.
Like as in chocolate chip? Or like blueberry?
Or like bacon waffles.
I'm not a big fan about putting bacon and stuff like waffles and pancakes.
Interesting.
Yeah, I prefer it on the side.
I guess I would agree. I think it would depend. It has to be a lot of bacon. I have
That's funny
to
because I specifically remember you ordering a bacon waffle from Pancake Joe's, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. I think it was okay.
Yeah, it was okay. But it's not one of those things that I think I would order it because it sounds good in theory, and then after that I'm just kind of like, eh.
Yeah, I think I would want to make my own. You know, so I can control the batter to pancake ratio. Yeah, personally. Or like, do you think bacon muffins would be good?
No, absolutely not.
Okay. I was also thinking the same thing, but you know, you never know.
Set point here for Stranger Swings, sending it right over, and it's an ace serve. Stranger Swings take this set by 10 points.
That was close. It almost even looked like a pancake.
It did almost look like a pancake.
Yeah, but I guess it wasn't. Yeah.
So Stranger Swings tying it up. Ace Windu taking the first one. Stranger Swings taking the second one. It is coming down to the third set. This is the exact kind of game that we want.
Yes, we have both teams 1-on-1. Yeah, so this last one, I believe we go up to 15. So this last set is really going to be the one that decides who wins this game. And
takes it into the next round.
Yeah, and I had a feeling too that both of these teams were going to be pretty neck and neck, and I didn't think it would be this neck and neck. It's literally been like 1 point difference aside from these last few points on this set. But everything else, like Ace Windu and Stranger Swings have like been maybe 1 to 3 points away from each other. It's pretty cool.
So to see a team win it in dominant fashion this way, that they've been so close, it's kind of impressive. But going into the final one, all things are up for grabs again.
Yeah, it's almost like we have Brian over here punching the wall.
Good thing it's not a real wall.
Yeah, I guess everyone warms up in their own way. Stranger Swings. Swings might be something else for Brian.
Catch these swings.
So maybe it's a good thing that they won this last set. Yeah.
Say Monday, 9:05, no problem.
9:05. It is late.
It's all right.
It's all right. Yeah. So really, it's anybody's game right now. It's crazy.
It is. It's almost resetting back 0-0.
Yeah, it's like we just started.
Yeah.
Hi everybody, welcome back. We're about to.
That's sometimes what you want to tell your team, especially if you lost the second set. You want to tell them 0-0.
Yeah.
Everything is a race. It's all the marbles are for this one.
All the marbles.
All the canicas.
Canicas. That's a funny word.
That is a funny word.
Oh, wow.
Stranger Swings taking the first point. Why complaining about the sweat of the ball? This time it's not me. Normally that's my fault.
Yeah, I agree.
Very sweaty. And
It's also
normally
you
if the
hit it
ball is
with your
sweaty
head.
after I hit it, that's me. And if I hit it with my hand, or if I hit it with my legs, or if I hit it with my arm,
If he just
anything,
hits it,
the whole
if he's
body.
near it, it just is drenched. Good hit over. Got a set over by Connor. Ooh, that was
What a
good.
hit. Not done yet.
Oh!
Benjamin anticipating that one, getting the second point. Now it's so good in the third set to start off getting the first point, but even the second one as well, because you're already building that momentum. And when the game only goes to 15 points, you want every single one you can get as soon as possible.
Exactly, and really getting on those like on a roll, like how sometimes people get on a roll with their servers. That's really important, especially on the third one, because of that fact, because it is a shorter game. You want to be able to get as many rolls as you can. That was a very gentle set over by Connor.
That's right.
Pretty cool.
Excellent placement by Connor.
Yeah. Again, the placement, like the aim that you have to have for those, it's pretty cool. Especially because he jumped. Like, you're jumping, coordinating, it's great. Carolina, again with the fun serves. Yes, man. Oh, man. I had a feeling I was going to jinx her at some point.
Yeah.
I should have stopped earlier. It's okay, girl.
She didn't like that one. I think that's why she is very particular about what she wants. I think in that one she just felt a little bit rushed.
Oh, and
I didn't know who hit that one. That was cool. That was like
Carolina losing a shoe. Oh, girl. Us almost losing an eyeball.
Watch it, boy.
So many games happening at once.
That's right.
It's insane.
Like a friendly game between Diggy Smalls and Cervezas behind us here. Almost getting us killed.
Ooh. She's still tying her shoe.
It looks like we were not
We gotta
ready
pause.
there. That's okay. We definitely prioritize the safety here. Even if the whistle was blown, we want to make sure that nobody gets hurt in the process. I think that was a great dig there by Victor.
It was.
Yeah. Nice with the serve. Carolina. Connor.
Good send over by Connor.
Cheeky.
Ooh.
Just enough.
Already, it's so early on in the set, and it's already so close. I feel like it takes so much longer because the volleys are so long.
Right. Rodrigo's sending one right over. Not happy with himself, but he'll bounce back. That's all right.
He pulled in Ethan. That's all right.
Well, Ethan,
We've all been there. Nice. This time Ethan did not pull in Ethan. He just served, which is great. Ah, so close. Those are hard too because you're twisting and sending it over.
There's a lot of coordination that it takes when you're trying to hit it that way. That's why sometimes it's encouraged just to leave your back to the net and send it over. You know where it's going to go. And it's better in that situation to send it a little bit high, even if it's not going to be a killer hit.
We got an out ball called by most of Stranger Swings. That was a good eye. Good communication there by Stranger Swings. Why is that such a hard one to say? Stranger Swings?
Stranger Swings?
I want to say Swanger Strings.
Stranger Swings?
Did you know that's actually called a spoonerism?
A what?
A spoonerism?
Why?
When you mix up the beginning parts of two different words, it's called a spoonerism. So like instead of saying my knee hurts and you say my he hurts, that's a spoonerism. So,
That's the example you thought of.
yeah, it's usually
7-3, Stranger Swings. Ryan Medic serving.
Victor setting it right back.
Joshua doing the same.
Here we go, Wyatt. Pops, man.
We knew it from the beginning.
Yeah, I saw it happening already. He's already in the air and I saw it.
Stranger Swings. Trying to take it away. Using the momentum. Forcing a timeout for Ace Windu.
Yeah.
What do you say if you're Ace Windu in the huddle right now?
I say, guys, we got it. Here we are, right now. And then I would clap a few times. That's exactly what I do. I would say, let's go, okay? And I would nod my head aggressively.
So you would say everything Ethan's saying right now?
Yeah, just about.
Okay.
Just about. I'd probably get on my tippy toes too, just to kind of be taller and be more like Ethan.
Taller?
Yeah, it wouldn't be much.
I could see you doing that.
Being on my tippy toes?
Yeah, you need to be taller.
Yeah.
But Ethan, probably not so much.
He could if he desired to.
Yeah.
I don't think he would want to though. I think he's okay.
That's right.
Yeah. We had Brian warming up by hitting the ball on his head a few times like a seal. Again, first he's punching the wall, or the partition. Let's see if it prepared him for this serve. And it did. That was in. That was in.
Painting the back line right now with the serve.
Painting, not sketching. Painting. It has been drawn. And now it's being painted.
Brian again. Ethan. Oh, not enough there. 10-3. Wow.
Brian again. Good serve over. Wide again. That one was a little bit less power because it was back for him. Yeah, that one was in. And we have Stranger Swings just needing 4 more points and Ace
Up by
Windu
8 right now.
at 3. And again, that mindset thing, powerful, very powerful, but Ace Windu is
still not finished though.
Yeah, still not. There's still a chance.
12-3. Stranger Swings really riding on this momentum.
Yeah, it seems like
Brian's serve really helping them out.
Brian's been on a roll.
He has.
And like we were saying at the beginning, you really want to be on a roll in the shorter games such as these. Again, oh, close.
And that's what will hurt you sometimes.
Yeah.
Those are great power plays that if they get over the net, the percentage of you getting that point is very high. However, the actual percentage of getting that over the net is very low.
Yeah.
So it's a risk that you run, but the reward is great.
Yeah.
20 to serve.
Oh, close, close. Now we have Audrey Messick up for the serve. Seems like they're planning something.
The Stranger Swings making sure they're adjusted on their side before they get the serve out. They have a lot of great tactics going on, helping them out.
Ooh, good hit over by Ace Windu.
Getting the point!
Ooh.
What a crazy angle, and he still made it work. That's what you want. You want to hustle all the way to the end, no matter how many points your team is down. You always want to do your best. And play it smart, play it safe, and then it paid off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are rough ones too, but he did a great job sending it over, still keeping it controlled.
Evan again with a great serve. Brian ready.
Brian just a little bit out.
He knocked over a water bottle. That's got to count for something.
I guess we'll give him a sticker. Do you have a sticker?
No, I left my can't see color sticker at home.
Oh man,
Yeah.
that's a shame.
If you don't know what that is, look it up. Can't see color, Spotify.
Spotify,
Evan,
YouTube if you desire, but I would
YouTube if you desire,
recommend.
that's right.
I would recommend Spotify first.
Benjamin Dawson with the match point, getting ready to send Stranger Swings on to the next round. Underhand serve, rarely see those. Evan with the save.
Oh, barely.
Not enough there. And Stranger Swings, after losing the first set, come back, win the second and the third.
Taking the lead. Yeah, this was definitely a close game. Very, very impressive. Great work done by both teams. Yeah, like these are the types of games we want to see. Some good energy, some good sportsmanship, and some good plays back and
Good
forth.
refereeing as well from
Yeah,
Maka there.
thanks Maka. Fun fact, he can play the saxophone.
He can. He can not just play, he
I
can
should play
rock
in
the
the
saxophone.
background
Yeah.
when I go to commercial break.
Oh, yeah.
You should do that.
I got you. For the championship game.
Ref and play the saxophone at the same time.
That's right, yeah. But thank you so much to both teams for playing. It was an excellent game tonight. Exactly what we want to see, not only for the broadcast, but for Catholic Sports Association. This is why we come out and do this, for the fun, for the community, but also for the competition.
Yeah, definitely. Great game to watch, both of these teams. Like I said earlier, super close, but great effort on both sides. And honestly, if they could both win, they both would have. But yeah, really close.
This won't be the last we see of these players. They'll come back in the future seasons. We'll see them again on the broadcast. We'll see them winning again on both teams. Stranger Swings, we're looking forward to them making a deep run into the playoffs. And Ace Windu, we're looking forward to them still coming out and having fun and being the great people they've already been so far.
Yeah, definitely. We'll see if we get any of those names repeated or if they end up changing up their names to spice up maybe there's another Star Wars pun.
Oh, there has to be.
Coming
There's
up.
been so many, there has to be more.
Yeah,
They'll come up with it, I believe it.
probably.
Well, that's been a great night so far. Looking forward to getting home, getting some rest, as everybody else is. Thank you so much for joining us. I've been Diego Castellanos.
I'm Silali Garcia.
Have a great night.
Have a great night.